People of God, greetings in the name of Jesus the Christ. Thank you for joining the Methodist Church here in St. Lucia as we present to you a life-changing God message, a message of hope, a message of transformation, a message of restoration, a message that can change your destiny. I am your servant, Reverend Seth Ampedo. My brothers and sisters, I'm reading from Job chapter 2, verse 3. Job chapter 2, verse number 3. The Lord said to Satan, have you considered my servant Job? There is no one like him on the earth, a blameless and upright man who fears God, turns away from all evil. He still persists in his integrity, although you incited me against him to destroy him for no reason. This month we celebrate our cultural heritage, which is Creole Festival. This celebration of our cultural heritage has been in existence for many years. Cultural celebration is very important for every society because God is a God of culture. He is the one who made culture, and he identified himself with every culture. You know, culture is a very powerful tool. It identifies who we are as people. Therefore, if anyone wants to destroy or attack you, the first thing that the person does is to destroy your culture, your beliefs and your practices, your values. As people, we have had experience where our colonial masters, they took away our rich heritage and painted it as evil and barbaric. And upon that, they imposed their own culture upon us. And I believe it is time as people for us to look back and reclaim our rich cultural heritage that makes us who we are as people. And you know, cultural celebration is a time we meet family and friends. It brings happiness to the community. A time of eating special food. A time we build social relations and social communication which leads to unity among us as people. Cultural celebration is a time we create an opportunity for the people in the community to share their feelings, exchange their ideas and thoughts. Cultural celebration also helps us in preserving our culture and heritage for the next generation. Notwithstanding many importance of cultural celebration, there are also women of integrity. Some of our international or national leaders in our region have sent the wrong messages as far as integrity is concerned. Today we see scandals in the highest places in our region. Integrity is a problem today. Think about what we read and have seen in our experience. Church leaders involved in sexual scandals, politicians who take bribes and commit indecent acts, employees who steal from their employers, students who cheat on exams and pass, politicians who start whisper campaigns which are designed to undermine another's position, people who claim to be Christians but cannot be trusted in businesses, co-workers who never arrive to work on time and often leave early. Today in our culture, there are some when they go to work, instead of focusing on the work, they sought to spend all their time on Facebook, on Twitter, and other social media, instead of them working. My brothers and sisters, some workers, instead of working efficiently, they spend their time on phone calls, wasting government phone, which they will not use their own phone credit to call their friends and other things. And for me, it is part of corruption. Some workers also intentionally extend their break and snack time hours. It is part of corruption. We also have some workers who deliberately always sign in for sick. Sometimes people think only politicians are corrupt, but some of the civil servants are also corrupt. So in our text, God described Job as a man of integrity. Why God would describe him that? Because he is quite aware of his status before God. He knows where he stands before God. He's submitted to God's will. So a person of integrity submits to the will of God. So whatever department you find yourself, in order to be called a person of integrity, you need to submit to the will of God and do according to the will of God. My brothers and sisters, it does not mean that Job did not sin, but he was a person who feared God and shunned evil. He knew what God wanted from him. So integrity is by how we live in accordance with God's standards. It is one of the things that pleases God. Looking at your life, can people at your workplace, at your home, people around you, can they describe you as a person of integrity? In a society full of cheaters, in a society full of lies, men and women of God need integrity. And so many of us lack it. It is the only way we can win our community back to God. When someone is said to be a person of integrity, this generally means that he or she is considered to have a strong moral character. It is to have the courage to say no, having the courage to face the truth, doing the right thing because it is right. My brothers and sisters, integrity is doing the right thing even if nobody is watching. It is about what we do, what we say, and what we say we do. There is no lying, stealing, or cheating, or any deception in integrity. A person of integrity is a person that others can count on him or her. They know, he will do what he says he will do. He is promoted at work because he can be trusted with greater responsibility. His wife knows that when he says he is working late, he really is. His friends feel comfortable opening up to him or her, turning to him in times of crisis. When you choose to live with integrity, all of your relationships will be healthier, stronger, and more satisfying. My brothers and sisters, the question is, where is men and women of integrity in our society today? Where is people like Job in our time today? How do we demonstrate our integrity as people of God? The question is, do those who work with us on a daily basis see our lives as people of integrity? Does your family see your integrity? Do they see the sound moral principles, the things that happen in your life that prove that you are a person of integrity? Do people in the church see you as a person of integrity? My brothers and sisters, today Job is teaching us that even in our corrupt society, we can still walk with integrity. In our corrupt society, we can still do things right. So this morning and today, I want to appeal to all of us that we have integrity crisis in our schools, in our homes, in our workplaces. God is counting on all of us to to set good example, to walk with integrity in order to rescue our corrupt society.